Sie kommt zu uns aus Linz in Österreich. This is Moxie! Ihre Tag-Team-Partnerin. Salzburg, Österreich. Sie ist der Candlestick Pitbull, Jessy fucking J!
Well, it may as well be a lifetime ago, but it was less than a year. At Chapter 7, the last woman standing match between Moxie and Jessy J. A match ultimately won by Moxie. And at the end of that match, we saw a sign of respect between those two women, with Jessy J handing the kendo stick over to Moxie. That respect between these two continuing to grow over time, forming a tag team together.
Sie kommt zu uns aus Dresden, Deutschland. Sie ist die ostdeutsche Abrissbirne, Nero!
Nero obsessed with the Independent Women's Championship, currently held by Jessy J. We don't know who her partner is here tonight. She's promised a big surprise.
Fathers, lock up your daughters. Mothers, lock up your sons, because the circus is coming to town.
God.
Meine Damen und Herren, er präsentiert The Circus. 140 Kilogramm Kampfgewicht, Körpergröße 2,10 Meter. Pippo Gigante.
Pippo Gigante. 2 meters, 10 centimeters in height. That's what, 6'9", something like that. 140 kilograms. Almost an unbelievable human being to look at. Nero, the East German wrecking ball, clearly pleased with her choice of partner. She promised a big surprise. She certainly delivered on that. Nero desperate to regain that Independent Women's title. You see Jessy J holding the title. Nero has held that championship twice in the past. She was unsuccessful in her attempt to regain the title from Jessy J back in January at Chapter 9, one-on-one. Nero brimming with confidence here. Why wouldn't she be with Pippo Gigante as her tag team partner? Jessy J having some words here with Nero. Feels like, no disrespect to anyone in the match, it feels like a mismatch when you look at the sheer size. Pippo Gigante. It's going to be Moxie who starts things out against Nero. Nero with a sarcastic handshake. Nero saying, you're the one, Moxie, she wants Jessy J. Moxie not wanting to be shoved around here by Nero. The disrespect from Nero towards Moxie is off the charts. Moxie in the end though, obliging. Here comes the kendo stick pitbull, Jessy J. There with that judo background. Now at the tag to Pippo Gigante. And how on earth, if you're Jessy J, you can begin to approach taking down this giant of a man? Look at the height difference, for God's sake. Into Nero. She should just lie down, she won't feel any pain. As if she's a humanitarian. Wait, Jay, I thought was going to do what Nero suggested, but instead, a show of defiance here from Jessy J. Here comes Jay. Feels like a David versus Goliath type scenario here. Gigante runs in, Jay able to dodge. Side headlock. Jay lifted up high into the air. You get vertigo up there. Patronising pat on the head from Gigante. If I know anything about Jessy J, is that she won't take kindly to that. There's the boot to the face of Gigante. A missile drop kick. Jessy J bouncing off Gigante like he was a brick wall. Nero laughing her head off as she watched that. Now tagging in. Trying to get the cover here. No doubt she's going to want the pinfall victory over Jessy J herself to strengthen her claims for another shot against Jay for that independent women's championship. Pulling the hair there, Nero. The East German wrecking ball. The cover gets a 1 count. Only debuted in 2023, did Nero, so still relatively early in her career. It's a roll up from Jay for a 2 count. Nero, the first sign of trouble, retreating back to her corner, tagging Gigante, and this time Moxie's going to be the one to try and take down the giant. Moxie able to dodge 3 or 4 separate occasions here. Going for the legs, trying to take out that vertical base. Smart from Moxie. Trained by Mikhail Kovac. Also trained with the likes of Damian Priest and Matt Riddle at the Monster Factory in the USA. She's facing a monster here. Look at this bear hug from Pippo Gigante. Again, after Gigante softens up the opponent, Nero tags herself in. You already know, though, that Nero doesn't want to secure the win over Moxie. He wants Jessy J, but definitely happy to beat up Jay's tag team partner right in front of her. Moxie trying to fight back with a couple of body shots. Nero quickly put an end to that. He's got that butterfly type hold. So he's able to just improvise there to take Nero down, and again he's seeing a pattern here. Once more at the first sign of trouble. Nero back to her corner, makes the tag. It's Gigante against Jessy J now. American Rana. More of a head scissors takedown, I should say, rather, but bottom line is it wasn't a takedown because Gigante did not go down. That demonic laugh from Gigante. Thank God Jessy J was able to move out of the way of that. It's like a steam train running in there. Nero got a hold of the leg. Off the distraction here, Gigante able to grab hold of Jessy J. Lifts her high into the air. With that massive, over 2 meter frame, the vertical suplex. Now listen, Nero, tag me in, she says, tag me in. Honestly, a pathetic display here from Jay. Nero got what she deserved with Jessie J kicking out. Let's see if Nero has the courage to stay in this match for slightly longer this time. Kick to the spine. Of course, she's perfectly happy to stay in while things are going this much her way. These kicks from Nero. Nero again looking for the pin over Jay. A kick out from the independent women's champion. If you're just joining us here tonight, we are still getting our heads around what just happened in our tag team title match. A cash-in of the opportunity for the Bleach Blonde Bastards that they earned earlier tonight to take the tag team titles off the Gulyas brothers. Also crowned a first ever holder of the 9 States Championship in a ladder match earlier on. Ricky Sky getting the win there. Now, Openweight title main event still to come. Martn Payne defending against Chris Colen. Right now, Jay Nero, who lost to Jessie J, remember, one-on-one at Chapter 9 in January. We're going to get a very different result here with the help of this surprise tag team partner, Pippo Gigante. Gigante choking away at Jessie J while Nero distracting the referee. Nero so mouthy towards the referee, such is that confidence. But Gigante is a tag team partner. Big smile on her face there, posing for the cameras. She thought that was going to be the winning pinfall, but she was wrong. Comes Gigante again, and quite honestly, sooner this man gets out of here and returns to the circus, I think the more comfortable we'll all feel. Something really unnerving. Seeing this individual in the ring take the head off of Jessie J there, who thankfully moved out of the way again. Gigante being made to suffer here at the hands of Jessie J. Jay with a Samoan drop, great power to lift Gigante onto her shoulders. And she got enough left in the tank to make the cover. Drapes an arm over Gigante, but couldn't get enough weight on top, and just a count of one before this enormous man kicked out. The former PWH heavyweight champion is Gigante. Moxie tagging back in now. Moxie going to try and go after both Nero and Gigante, which is ambitious. At the moment it's working though for Moxie. Nero dispatched to the outside. Well, Gigante, that giant hand wrapped around the throat here of Moxie. The other hand wrapped around Jessie J. Double choke slam from Gigante. Jessie J, though, kind of half countered on the way down. The face of Gigante, I think, maybe struck Jessie J. Even though she absorbed the impact of the choke slam, she's got the better of it here. Oh my God. Well, she slipped on her partner's back, but she may have done more damage than she otherwise would have, because inadvertently ended up being a low blow. Gigante then knocked over Moxie. The cover, referee's not going to disqualify Jessie J. And that was clearly accidental, but the impact it's had on Pippo Gigante is as significant as anything that her or Moxie have been able to do in this match. We're going to try and double suplex. And then we're going to try and suplex them both. Once more, they're going to try and get him, and this time they do. Moxie, Jay, both of them going for the pin, and Nero stops it from happening. Would have been a humiliating defeat for Nero. Nero unloading here, almost psychotically against Moxie. Sends her into the ring post. Nero screaming at the official. Meanwhile, inside the ring, look at this, Gigante. An enormous choke slam. No doubt about that one. Gigante and a single hand on the chest there of Jessy J on Nero. Nero with a shot with a kendo stick. Jessy J's kendo stick. The cover on Jessy J, and the left shoulder came up for Jay. But meanwhile, the referee didn't see what Nero did to Moxie on the outside. Nero now, verbal abuse, well, physical abuse, is slapping her tag partner and tagging herself in.
Jessica, so it's us again. Also Jessica, mach da ein bisschen Applaus.
Again, this is borderline psychotic, this behavior from Nero. So demeaning to Jessy J. Pretty demeaning to her own tag team partner a second ago as well.
Finish for Jessica.
Going to the ropes here, looking for the knee. Spinebuster! Spinebuster from Jay. Both women are down now, they both need a tag. I don't think Moxie's not up on her corner after being struck with a kendo stick. Meanwhile, I don't know, is Gigante going to want the tag after the abuse that he just took from Nero? Maybe for that reason, neither woman trying to go to their corners. Instead, on their knees, striking each other time and again, up to their feet now. The ferocity of the hatred between these two on display for all to see. He charges into Nero in the corner. Jay trying to come out of the corner. Nero had a handful of hair there. Jay in the face. And again, the ferocious flurry of strikes here. Full Nelson position. The German suplex from Jay. Now Jessy J hooks that leg of Nero tight. Nero nonetheless able to get the shoulder up. Arguments ongoing between Nero and her surprise tag team partner. Still can't get over the sheer size of that man. Jay went to the middle rope. Nero telegraphed it. The full Nelson slam from Jay Nero. Nero with the pin and another kick out from Jay. Nero will try once again to end it. Again has that butterfly lock. Jessy J countered. Well, that right knee of Jay causing her problems. Chops across the chest here from Nero. Elbow to the side of the head. Nero, boot to the temple now of Jessy J. Drops her on her back. That side suplex position. The pin from Nero, and Jessy J again kicks out. Jay left it late that time. Nero getting closer to that pinfall victory she wants over the independent women's champion. Kendo stick again. She used it behind the referee's back earlier. If she uses it in front of him, it's a disqualification. Gigante's holding Jessy J in position. Jay out of the way. Gigante got struck in the head with a kendo stick. Big mistake there from Nero. Sit-out powerbomb from Jessy J. Referee's in position, and Jessy J secures the win.
Sieger durch Pinfall, das Team Moxie und Jessy fucking J!
It has all gone horribly wrong again for Jane Nero. Moxie with a huge smile on her face as she enjoys the misfortune of Nero. Nero has some nerve, by the way, to blame that on Gigante. Nero's the one who hit her tag team partner in the head with a kendo stick, for God's sake. Moxie and Jessy J sarcastically waving as their opponents head back to the locker room in defeat. These two, once fierce rivals, now friends and partners. Moxie and Jessy J with a tag team win here at Chapter 10 in front of more than 500 Pro Wrestling Austria fans, all of whom are now waiting for our main event. It's up next, Payne and Colen for the Openweight Championship.